Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 52 of my Ungrim campaign. Now, our primary objective at this point is to pad for time. The secondary objective being to engage the Dark Elves in a climactic confrontation with mighty armies smashing each other, heroes clashing across blood-strewn battlefields. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because the Dark Elves aren't home. There's no one home in Nagaron. Apparently, they've all buggered off. Which is a little bit disappointing. And they've buggered off to Ulthuan because it looks like Ulthuan is throwing a bit of a party. Because there's Ostermark, Wolfram's been invited. There's some Dark Elves there, Lawmaster armies. There's Tretch. I think Tretch has settled these ruins. That's what Tretch is doing. We've even got Tilliers turned up.
By the comet.
Exactly. And there's another Tillian army over there. The Empire is heading in this direction as well. There's also Kislev is heading there. Dmitri, that's their faction leader. He's heading in that direction with a bunch of party animals, greatsword. Even Luon and the Fey Enchantress are on the way. There's the Fey Enchantress just bobbing along, floating towards Ulthuan to join in. So this means that if we were invited, obviously the invitation's been lost in the post. Because obviously if they hadn't invited us, they'd be deliberately snubbing us. So, we're going to send Ozpin.
Armed and ready.
Thank you, Ozpin. And Ozpin Jr.
Armed and ready.
Exactly, Ozpin Jr. Both armed and ready to head down and gatecrash this little shindig. Because there ain't no party like an Ozpin party. Because an Ozpin party don't stop. And an Ozpin party is a memorable occasion for all concerned, much in the same way the Red Wedding was. So, we're going to send Ozpin Jr. And to be honest, sailing is probably going to be quite dangerous. So what we'll do is we'll just smash our way through Tretch's territory, because Tretch probably isn't home either. So it should be fairly easy. Meanwhile, the rest of our forces are going to continue on their rampage westward to finish off the Dark Elf homeland. That should weaken them quite substantially, to be honest, I think. And it does even look like, because there were at one point a lot of Dark Elf armies here, and they might still be around here potentially, but it looks like Mazdamundi is striking back. That's all very well and good, but we weren't invited to a party, and that annoys me. Even though I don't particularly like parties, I like to be invited to them. So Aldin's going to head in this direction. We've got a commandment available in Deadwood, which is going to get untainted just until this corruption drops away. What? Oh, right, this person here. We've got
I refuse.
Well, Loris Soulforger, you are generating corruption in my province, and I don't really like that very much. So we're going to have to put a stop to that. Although the corruption is dropping very, very quickly. We're finding Marathi's stashes of pornography and obviously burning them after carefully cataloguing them, because there's no point destroying potentially useful information. So catalogue them first, then burn them, of course, after making copies. So let's just end the turn. And some of our agents are just continuing to move northward. Top lads. So go. Everyone seems to be heading to Ulthuan. Even Volkmar the Grim is at full speed to Party Town. And he never really struck me as much of a party animal, but obviously he's on his way. And the Wood Elves and Bretonians are just continuing to kick the shit out of each other, because that's apparently what they do. Now, we are technically at war with the Last Defenders, although I don't think it's a war we're going to get very engaged with, to be honest. Apparently Wolfram had a little party with Marathi, and that's gone horribly wrong. Oh wait, do we have reinforcements coming to try and stop us? It does look like Dark Elves are heading back north. I mean, to be fair, our invasion has been pretty swift. We've captured a large chunk of territory very, very quickly. So they've probably only had sort of, my estimate is probably 5 to 10 turns to react, which is not actually, especially because a lot of their armies were in the south, is not a lot of time to get back north to try and actually stop us.
Let us speak quickly, for I wish to fight.
Hello. Okay. They're quite dangerous because their armies are mostly cannons, steam tanks, and artillery, which is not particularly fun.
I am the Slayer King. My vows.
Right, Chaos Corruption here is continuing to drop, but it's still pretty bad. So let's just go there, do a little encampment. There we go. That's fine. Belagar, you need to just heal up because you went and resettled the Black Pillar. Chaos Corruption here is going to continue to be bad, but Warwick, you can meander over here and just set up camp. Where is this? Ah, there's this Dark Elf fleet here. That's a lot of very angry naked ladies, isn't it? John Rhys Davies, how do you feel about that? I mean, you're probably okay, but we do want to... Okay, John Rhys Davies, you are going to head this direction, and Ozpin and Ozpin Jr., you're heading to Nagar. Because we want to set sail with you, probably land at Caron Kar, kill everyone there, and then continue on southward. That's what we're going to do. Let's get a timber mill, because everyone loves timber. Let's get an obsidian quarry, because, yeah, a Gromnel Forge, so we can get those chaps, the Iron Breakers, that's what I meant. Slayer Shrine? Sure, why not? You can't go wrong with a Slayer Shrine. And Groby Nutter has got a skill point, which... Let's go Rune of Negation, just because it's pretty potent.
You summoned me.
I did, but I don't really... Let's send you up here. Right, Hark Haldra there, Altar of Ultimate Darkness is all abandoned. No one's home. Well, I mean, the people are home, but not in sufficient numbers to be of a concern. Eastern Border Princes, we could upgrade you. We could, in fact, everything, so we could knock that down. We could upgrade the Toolmaker, because why the hell not? And let's go Trading Depot, because we still do have, we are still making a lot of money from trade. So we're making 27,000 from trade, which meant if we declared war, obviously that would probably be bad. Especially if we were to declare war on, say, the Empire or the Order of Lawmasters. The Dwarves and Hex, yeah, Dwarves, I mean, I might declare war on the Order of Lawmasters just for shits and giggles, but I'd have to accept that I'm going to lose a lot of money and also probably make a lot of enemies. And probably start a world war, which might be quite fun. But we don't need to worry about that right away. Ultimately, I want to win the long campaign victory, because I've never actually won a long campaign. I usually stop at a short campaign, but it feels like the long campaign for Ungrim isn't actually much harder than the short campaign, whereas some of them are sort of relentlessly difficult. So win it first, screw up the world second. Oh, it looks like the March of the Ents and Castle Bastone has fallen.
Come forth, men of fair Britonia.
Oh dear.
Captain welcomes you.
You do not like me, do you? Treaties with the Wood Elves. You don't like Wood Elves, Kislev, Dwarves, or Khemri. I mean, you don't have many friends then. I'm not overly concerned though, because the Wood Elves are kicking the shit out of you. So I think I prefer the Wood Elves as friends, to be honest. Does that sound wrong? Dwarves wanting elves more? I mean, to be honest, it's probably better, because the Wood Elves will protect me from... I'll protect my settlements in that mountain range. Is it Grey Mountains? I think it's Grey Mountains. That is a lot. That's a lot of ladies, isn't it? It's a whole... It's ladies' nights. What a night. Except they're all armed. And Arkan's finally dead.
Welcome to my throng.
Hi, Kislev. Okay. Yes, that's... Did I only think they have one province? No, they've got 3. It's not like a major issue, but... I could probably do with an army up there, potentially. Just in case they decide to throw their weight around. Slayer Pilgrimage. The Hold Slayers are summoned to Karakadrin to worship at the foot of Grimnir's statue, and then onto a great pilgrimage to seek out their death. To try and stop drop it is to risk forcing them to break their oath. No dwarf would ever consider that. Recruitment cost. Well, I'm not overly concerned about that. So onwards. Yeah, well, that's a thing. You are heading. Are you heading to Shargath? Is that where you're going?
I'll cast the runes. My anger burns.
If we maybe we'll send Ulthuan Campaign in that direction, and we will lay a little ambush outside Nagar as well. Kargan Cragbrow. You can be a wound maker. Seems pretty good. Okay, so we are now. I believe we're in range.
Yes, my oath is intact.
So let's take that one. Thank you. Oh, Cupado. Ungrim is a campaigner. To the very edge of the world, would this one go? Well, yes, that is true. Campaign movement plus 10% is always nice. Crag Halfhand as a tattooist. That is very nice. That's very useful. Warwick. Let's head towards Spiked Reach. If I go there, can encamp. That'll be fine. We're going to get attrition here as well, aren't we? Oh, bloody attrition. Bloody Marathi. Riddled she is. Absolutely bloody riddled. Okay, let's try and keep the attrition off. Public order here is fine, but let's get more obsidian, because obsidian is good. Palace of Ruin. Yeah, we can upgrade you. Upgrade the Monument of Grimnir. I'm just thinking, if people start declaring war, I'm going to lose my trade, and that's going to be bad. Let's keep... I might leave you here, just because you're going to start reducing... Okay, it's dropping by 4 a turn. So this rate, 2 turns, and there'll be no more attrition damage, and it will keep dropping. Good. Just need to keep that up. And let's get some more money, because I'm thinking... More money, more good. Let's just keep wandering. Tiny... Right, you lads can land here. Like that. Tiny Ross, you can just stay there. Not too worried about that. Settlement upgrade available. Yes, let's get that, because then we can build more monies. Same over here. And Crag Halfhelm, you can have requisition, because more ammunition. Aidan Turner. I'm actually starting to wonder whether you might be quite useful down here. And we could also potentially use defences. So let's get defences here, because... Yes. Yes. Okay. I might have to get another army here. I can get iron breakers and hammerers. I can't get any artillery. Could I got rangers, but no artillery. What if I built artillery here? What level are you? Level 3. Okay, well let's get rid of that, and then I can build some artillery there. It's not going to be great, but it's something. That's what I'm going for. So if we can lure this party boat.
Greetings,
Ladies' night.
manlings.
Oh.
Are you ready to slaughter the enemy?
Oh tits. Oh tits. Oh shit. Okay. Here comes the World War. Okay, so the Dwarves, so Tilia, Errantry, Ostermark, Court of Libris, Kemri, the Dwarves, and Hexotl have joined me, whereas the Order of Lawmasters have joined the Empire. If the Dwarves won't listen to reason... Carl, why do you have to be like this? This means I can't win the long victory conditions, doesn't it? Because I don't... Wait, do I need to control? I don't know. I'll need to check. Oh, tits. No, I won't, because I don't have a military alliance with Bretonia anymore. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Most of my empire has absolutely no armies to defend it. Okay, so shit just went down because Carl threw his toys out of his pram. God damn it, Carl. God damn it, Carl. Just because you didn't want us invited to the party. That's it, isn't it? Isn't it, Carl? That's the reason. How much money have I lost? I don't know. I'm going to have to check. Tits. Where's the party boat going? Okay, do I want to send Ozpin and Ozpin Jr. back? Do I want to send them on a party, or do I want to send them to the Empire? I wonder if I could... Okay, so the slight problem is I can't win a long campaign victory condition now, and the reason is because Bretonia control one of the provinces I need to win. I had them as a military alliance, which meant it still counted. Obviously, they've cancelled that, so I no longer have it. What would Grungy do? So currently, we're on 20k, so actually it's fine at the moment. We could give it to the Loyalist clan. It's going to get income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone quarries by plus 10%. I mean, obviously we're going to do that because money. Although...
Yes!
It's going down to 134. They don't like our treaties with the Wood Elves. Battle support for the Empire. I mean, to be fair, you've only literally just... We used to be allies. They're the ones that declared war on us because they're dicks and Carl's a prick. Okay.
Ready.
So, plan. What's the plan? Okay, plan is...
Yes. What? Anad.
What is the plan? I felt like I sounded like I had a plan then, but in reality I don't. I don't have a plan. What's the defences like here? Harganith has some defences.
Summon me if you dare.
John Rhys Davies, do you want to
By the grudge bearers
go there? Right. You can trade. Bloop, bloop, bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want the Longbeards? I feel like I've got 3 units of Giant Slayers, so I don't really need them. So I could probably do something like that. Do I want the Scolder Guard? Yes is the answer. What if I... Okay, let's do that.
True king.
Okay, Belagar. You've got strong army now, so we want you to go about there.
Revenge incarnate.
No, not that one. I want you to encamp. It's just going to heal you up. You're going to go there.
Ready. Time for a
Right, Warwick, you are in range of Spite Reach, so you're going to go for Spite Reach. Going to give the Rampages standard to the Giant Slayers, and then auto-resolve that one. And Occupado. I don't know why I've started saying Occupado, but it's a thing apparently. And we're going to go orchards. Lovely. Let's get some lovely snowy orchards. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, so everyone's grumpy with everyone else. Everyone's having a little bit of a moment, aren't they? Do we want to head in this direction? I mean, Ozpin Jr. seems to think yes, so let's do that. And let's head Ozpin Jr. to join up. I'm not sure where the Ladies' Night boat's going, but we will meet them and beat the shit out of them. I'm no gentleman. Okay, so we need a new lord, because otherwise we are boned. I mean, where... Okay, so we've got Ostermark's at war with the Empire as well, which means a lot of our provinces along here are fine. Where we might have trouble is over here, potentially. Plus Kislev currently aren't at war with us, but give it time. So, I think most of the Empire's armies are going to be around here, which means they might land in Norska, but I think predominantly our problem's going to be over here. So, let's get an army here, I think. I feel like that makes sense. What do I think? Confident, perspective, campaign line of sight, yeah. Rune Lord, Ancestral Blood, yeah. Grimnir, yeah. Strategist, well. Durek Stonebeard, you're up. God, I hope you are. Okay, we are going to get Longbeards because they are cost effective. And Bugman's Rangers, they're quite expensive, aren't they? Well, actually, I mean, not... Let's just get a couple of Quarrelers for the moment, I think. Wait, Quarrelers? Can I afford rifles? 354. What are Bugman? I mean, Bugman's Rangers are still quite... I mean, the Thunderers are very good, though. State troops do not have much armor. Let's get some Bugman's Rangers. Okay, so that army is there for defense. We've also got an army down here, which is slightly better. So let's move them. We're going to have... These provinces are going to be in trouble, so we need to move north quickly. Alright, Granite Hand, you're moving north. Excellent. Okay, so far, so incredibly stressful. And let's have a quick look at the... Tick, tick. Yes, I don't have the Northern Grey Mountains anymore, do I? No. That's not necessarily a problem, because I only need 10 of these, don't I? So tick, 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 tick. So technically, because the Obsidian Peaks, Iron Mountains, and Titan Peaks are all here, which means if I capture all of them and don't lose anything else, I'm still gravy, theoretically. Okay, Chaos Corruption dropping. Okay, that should be fine next turn. Garond is still... Oh, no, is that province. Is it? It's not, but Chaos Corruption is still dropping anyway. Fab. Okay, good. Tiny Ross, we might want you over here. Because it's gonna be fun to kill, but... Because it's going to be very squishy. Royal Guard, melee attack and leadership for hammerers. I mean, I do like hammerers. They are squishy though, aren't they? They're super squishy. Missile resistance for artillery. Iron readiness. Recruit Iron Drake units. I mean, I do like Iron Drakes. They're not super... Mastercrafted armor dwarves are expert armorers, both as creators and wearers. They have the skill to fashion it and sturdy frames to bear its weight. Damn right we do. Doom Keep. That stuff. Anything else? Upgrade that. Upgrade port. I wanted to get artillery here, didn't I? Is that still a good idea? Maybe get artillery here instead. I mean, I could get rid of pots, build artillery. That seems... I feel like that makes more sense. Let's get more money. And then we've run out of money. Okay. Okay.
I answer to clan. What? It is time.
So we might have to cancel the gate crashing. Thank you, Carl, again. Every time, Carl. Every fucking time. Is this payback for Krotkar? Is this what it is? You thought, I know, I can throw a spanner in the works. And it's going to be my weirdly shaped chin. Yeah, they're all coming back. They're all coming back. Okay, so big fights against the Empire, which is actually not necessarily a bad thing because the Empire is full of squishy humans, and long-time viewers will know I really do enjoy killing squishy humans. They explode in such a pleasant manner. I'm surprised that the Lawmasters went onto Carl's side, though. Oh, looks like Mazdamundi's hitting back. Where? Come on, ladies. Come on. Join in. Nope, they're leaving. Took one look at our smelly, bearded faces and went, no, I don't think so. Okay, oh, they've already started. They're having a go. Apparently Warwick is insane. Okay, sure. So's Groby Nutter. They're both bonkers. It's not a major issue, but let's get more wine. More wine. Garond, you're going to come under siege. We could fight that one now. We haven't had a fight so far this episode, so let's have a little fight, shall we? Yeah. With both those towers down, the city is pretty much defenseless. Apart from, obviously, some crossbows. But that's fine. Because, you know, we've got cannons. And cannons do quite well at turning missile units into little juicy chunks. So we're currently targeting the Blackheart Corsairs with handbows because I've told the artillery crews just to do what feels right, you know? Just target... Do you. That's what I said to them. Just do what you like. So they're turning these Blackheart Corsairs into mush. So I'm actually quite impressed that they're just standing there and taking it, because, going to be honest, if I was standing in a row and I saw the row next to me get turned into what looks like the consistency of jam, I would probably find another wall to stand on. Meanwhile, the dark shards, just standing on the wall, just chilling. They don't have anyone in range. We do have Groby Nutter. He's been using his little arcane abilities, whatever they were called, the runes, Rune of Wrath and Ruin, on the dark shards. That's reduced their health a little bit. I don't think it really massively helps, to be honest, because if you get hit by an organ gun, then you know it. And now the gate is open. These units of Blackguard, 2 units of Blackguard, a unit of Blackheart Corsairs. You know something I hadn't noticed before? The Blackheart Corsairs have got 90 armour. That's quite good, actually, isn't it? That's not bad. I hadn't considered that. She's got quite high armour. So Dark Shard's getting minced. Blackheart Corsairs with handbows are currently facing the wrong way. Not that they would really be able to outrange us anyway. Yeah, the unit of Dark Shards have been reduced to three guys. Was that someone's head? Oh, that's a cannonball. I thought it was someone's head bouncing off the wall, but no. No. The Black Guard, quite cleverly actually, they can see that we can shoot through the gate, so they've moved either side of it, so we can't actually shoot them. The cheeky buggers. So we're going to have to move our armies forward to finish them off. They do still have a small unit of dark shards left, but it's not really that important. As unit of, they got 3 units of blackguard. Really? Holy crap! Holy crap! So we've got our Bugman's Rangers now moving into position. Nice thing, of course, is they're hidden. Although they've just been spotted. They've literally just been spotted. You can see the dark shards starting to actually... They've actually got something to shoot at now. And it's not really going to do them much good. Because they're kind of outnumbered. By, you know, quite a lot. So they've sent a lot of units up to sit on the gatehouse for some reason, and our Bugman's Rangers have now got... I mean, it's a target-rich environment. And a lot of these targets don't have shields, so it's not going great for them. They're just getting slowly turned into pincushions. Meanwhile, the Hammerers and Giant Slayers are moving into position. Oh dear. And there's Thrick, Sour Scowl. We've also got Warwick. Good old Warwick. He's a top lad. He's got 2 lots of regeneration, so basically he just doesn't really die. He just sits there and takes it. So units that were on the gatehouse have now been well, they're no longer on the gatehouse. Well, no, technically they are. They're just having a little lie down. We've got the Peak Gate Guard. Are about to move into the city, which is currently completely undefended, as all their units have been minced. This unit of Blackguard is now coming off the wall to try and put up some semblance of defence. The Hammerers are moving in.
Ready to strike!
In they come. These are both armour-piercing, armoured units. Very good at killing other infantry, so... And there's Thick Sour... Thyke. Sour Scowl, he's hit the flank. He's having a lovely old time, knocking people's heads off. He's got a Potion of Strength, so he's got extra weapon damage and armour-piercing damage, so he's already killed 5. In come the Giant Slayers as well. The rest of our infantry is just held back. They don't need to come forward. And they've still got some Blackguard. They really like to have the Blackguard on top of the gate for some reason. Well, the Blackguard that were on the ground have been completely hammered into oblivion. And our units are now going to just advance. Some Dark Riders with repeated crossbows. Running away. The Blackguard is now trying to come down, but it's not really... I mean... I'm not sure what you're doing up there, guys. You're just literally target practice for us. Ow. They do have some Dark Riders with repeated crossbows. That could be a problem. There's some Dark Riders there as well. With shields. They're going to charge against the Giant Slayers. It's going to do some initial damage. But as soon as that initial damage is gone, it's very quickly going to go the Giant Slayer's way. Yeah, there we go. And effectively, almost immediately, those Dark Riders are completely shredded. And they're running for their lives. And the army losses take their toll, and the rest of the army breaks. And that's another city under our belt. I legitimately cannot wait to have vampirates and an army of gunpowder. Even if it's slightly soggy gunpowder, it's fine. Okay, so 16 lost there. Nice, easy win. Let's just occupy. I mean, no real urgent rush. Oh, hello, Warwick's got... He may be completely insane, but he is a campaigner. You have to give him that. Nice work, Warwick. You're level 27. Oh, we can give you Blade Master? Sure, let's do that. You are basically invulnerable. And Sour Scowl, you can have... Let's give you Deadly Onslaught, because I thought you did quite well during that battle. Thought you did quite well. Right, Belagar, you are ready to go. So let's go and lay siege to Harganeth. And again, that is another battle that we could potentially just fight. If anything, you've got less missile units than the other one. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to fight this one, but it's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.